Good evening. Once upon a time, it's a great way to start a story, any story. This is a love story, but not really a very typical love story. It's a story of a love of two cities, a love of collaboration and sharing, and a love of storytelling through imagery. Okay, you've already worked out this accent isn't the one you're normally used to hearing tonight. I'm from Leeds in the UK. We're your sister city over there. Not a lot of people know that. I'd love the cities to know more about each other. I think it's key to us generating a greater partnership between the two. I'm only here for a few days. So whilst I'm here, I need to put in place something that will keep this going. My background, I love photography. I've had a camera since I was 9. A few years ago, I needed more creative input, so I turned back to photography. I bought a digital camera. Digital cameras are cool, and it's the way forward. Sorry. I've not done this for a long time, so I needed to learn more about it. How did I do that? I'd forgotten the key skills. I needed to learn new ones. I needed to learn the things that I'd never learned before. I don't like how-to books. I don't like going to night school. So what do? I'd already signed up for Flickr.com. Flickr.com offers photo sharing, but above and beyond photo sharing, it has community forums. It has the social networking. Some of those are local. I joined the Leeds one. It was great. I enjoyed sharing with people online, but it seemed really odd that all these people from Leeds, which is a small city, weren't actually meeting, so I started organising meetups and photo walks and workshops. We learnt that working together is great. We learnt that you develop faster. We learnt that you get great feedback on your work. We learnt new skills. But all doing that, you can still sneak off and do stuff on your own. One of the other things I learnt was something I call cultural entrepreneurialism. But simply, it's the fact that you understand as an artist that it's important to take your practice and share it with others, to present it effectively, to communicate your ideas so that others can understand and share your work along. The other thing I learned, that the moments that change your life aren't things that happen in isolation where you're separate from other people. Other people have to be there to really change your life, to show you the things that you didn't know about, to help you see the things that you're missing. You may have to take them on board, but you need those people. Inequality. Humans are essentially very much alike. We put barriers up to sometimes separate that, but essentially we are alike. But being able to collaborate, it is key to understand those differences, why they're there, how to negotiate with them, and seeing and sharing the differences is critical. But also spotting the equality is the same, the similarities. In arriving here, one of the first things I spotted was the similarities between the two cities. We're of a similar size, we have similar origins. We're both post-industrial cities. We both have emerging creative and technical sectors. I arrived here last year about the same time. I didn't know what to expect. I'd seen Hollywood and TV and I knew what Middle America was. Well, not quite true. I arrived and I fell in love immediately. I had a warm, friendly welcome. There was positive, responsive people who listened to what I had to say and helped along. Another of my big loves, obviously, I did Flickr, I work in the internet industry, is the web. It's one big sharing place. It's the world's biggest library, the biggest notice board, the biggest photo album. It's also massively ramped up man's capacity to refine, extend and innovate. And it was invented by a Brit. From there, one of the things I've been working with is to create a new concept of new pen pals. Pen pals died as mail slowly drifts off into history. But with a modern twist, people twinning via the internet, so twinning within the same city or internationally, either way, we can use the internet to allow people to work together. But we can then use that to promote city sharing through photography, a new type of city sharing where we share the social outlook of the city and what people are doing within that city. And to do this to people who don't just identify as photographers, but anyone who owns a camera, which is almost anyone these days. You share your bit of your city with someone in another city. You share a bit of your life. We have a disposable camera exchange we're setting up. One photographer takes a camera, shoots to a theme, several themes, and then hands it on to another photographer who shoots those same themes. We process that camera, and we bring those images together in an online gallery so people can actually look at those images and work out what's going on and how those cities differ. We have collaborative projects where lots of people in both cities work together on image projects that benefit that knowledge sharing and that understanding of what makes the two cities different and the same. We're currently looking for curators and editors to help with that. Where I am now, I'm here, I'm back in Louisville, second year. You didn't scare me last time. I'm meeting people, I want to inspire people, I want to find out how I can help them to collaborate, what we can put in place to ensure that this carries on going. We've launched a new scheme. Here's our logo, the two city emblems working together, and that's the concept of this. This is two cities going to be working together, moving forward, and visually sharing. The images you've seen on screen today have been produced by 4 artists. 2 were in Louisville, 2 were in Leeds. We're looking to do more of those types of projects. So how can you get involved? Well, anyone can get involved. Take up a camera, any camera. If you fancy it, come to a photo walk on Saturday, 11 a.m. at Hillbilly Tea on First. Otherwise, just photograph your neighbourhood. Get in touch after. I've shot a bit ahead, but there's the details. And that's it. It's really just get the images. You tell us about what your Louisville means, because so far these guys in Leeds have only got an English guy's opinion of what Louisville is. Thank you much for your time. Help me bring the love affair of both cities to all our citizens. Thank you.